Hey Sam, my name is Devin Norton. Thanks for speaking to me on the phone earlier. In this quick video, I'm going to be giving you 3 simple tips you can easily follow so you can start ranking higher on Google, specifically how you can beat Dan Buxton Roofing and Construction. If you type in roofing Canton, Ohio, these guys show up right at the top under Better Business Bureau and Angie. Tons of business come with being there, and I'm going to show you what they're doing so you can beat them. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why would I even make this video for you? It's simple. I found out a little while ago there's lots of roofing contractors that are so busy taking care of their customers, they just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So what I started doing was just creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Now, lots of people take this information and they just do it themselves, and that's awesome. Some people say, hey, Devin, I like you. I want this done. I just don't have the time. Can you do it for me? Whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. My only goal is to help educate you and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about 3 simple things today: content, backlinks, and citations. First off, though, you have a really great, clean website. I love the look of it. I love the images you use. These are obviously your images, or it looks like it at least. I see that there are a bunch of metal roofs, and you've got your reviews here to help you build trust, and you got an option to call right away. So you've got a lot of great stuff going on with the design of your website. Now, what Google mostly cares about when it comes to ranking your website is all this stuff you can read right here. And the reason why is they have these little robots that go through the internet called crawlers, and what they do is they search for keywords inside of your content. Now, a keyword is a phrase that somebody types into Google, such as roofing Canton, or Canton roofing contractors, stuff like that, roofing companies, Canton, Ohio. And you want to have these keywords inside of your content. So if I go over here to, for example, Canton roofing, and I search inside of your content, you can see that's on there 0 times. So you want to make sure that you have those keywords inside of your content. Now, one other thing you want to have is a lot of content. The average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words. If I copy all of your content and I paste it in this word counter, you can see 445. If I go to Dan and Buxton, let's see how much they have. They're sitting at 1119. So the good news is by getting yourself to 1,500 words, you're going to blow them out of the water. Plus, you're going to have room to fit in these keywords like, Canton roofing contractor and stuff like that. Because each one of them comes with a lot of searches. Canton roofing alone has 250 people searching that every single month. Same with Canton roofer, that's another 200. So imagine if you were number 1 in front of 450 people who are looking to purchase roofing in your area every month. That's a crazy life-changing amount of business, right? So that's my first tip for you regarding content. My next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website on the internet is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. This is important because Google is kind of like a popularity contest where they want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites vouching for your website by linking to you. Keep in mind, though, like I said, they want to see trustworthy, relevant websites, which means you're going to get a lot more of a result if you have other roofing and construction companies linking to you versus if you had Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you don't sell pizzas. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't need to use it. Just Google backlink checker and you can find this stuff for free. It says you currently have no websites linking to you, but you did at one point have 2 back in 2022. So you're at a great blank canvas to make sure you have no bad links linking to you. That's a good thing. Now, if we go to Dan Buxton Roofing, these guys have 37 websites linking to them. To beat them, if I were you, I would copy them, because if these 37 websites are trustworthy and relevant enough to rank them, they should be trustworthy and relevant enough to rank you too. So I would go to all 37 of these sites one by one, and I would put a link on each website back to my own the same way they did. And a lot of times it's really simple. Like, for example, yellowpages.com. You create a profile, you put a link on your profile back to your website, boom, in 3 to 5 minutes, you've got a backlink. And a lot of them are very similar. Local Yahoo, Super Pages, they're all the same thing. So it's simple, it just takes a little bit of time. But if you do just those 2 tips, if you beat them in backlinks and content, that's enough to get you ranking number 1 right here organically. But I've got one more tip, and that's going to show you how to get right here in the map section. If you want to become number 1 in the map section, you need to have more citations than your competitors. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. If you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Yext, Angie, Home Advisor, stuff like that. So if I were in your shoes, I'd figure out what directories Buckeye Roofing was in. I'd put myself in those same directories, and I'd add a bunch on top. So if Buckeye Roofing was in 150 directories, I'd put myself in at least 300. But That's all I've got for you, Sam. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it as short and to the point as possible. As a quick recap, you want 1,500 words of content on this homepage with keywords inside of it like Canton Roofing Contractors, stuff like that. You're going to want to take the links that are going to Dan Buxton Roofing and get them linking back to yourself. And you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in Buckeye Roofing. If you follow these 3 tips, Sam, this is enough to get you ranked on the entire front page of Google and start getting all the free calls that come with being there. Now, you're probably asking, what do I do next? You have 2 options. The first one is to take this information and just do it yourself. This is a great route. If you decide to go that route, it does take some time, so I recommend you get started as soon as possible because you don't want to have more catching up to do since your competitors are already doing this. If you have any questions or if you want any help getting it done, give me a call at any time. My phone number is 469-352-2524. I'd be happy to hear your goals and give you a free attack plan on what to do next. Either way, thanks so much for speaking to me on the phone earlier, Sam. It was great speaking to you. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see ya.